The importance of understanding the power of our eyes. In the book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 23 to 24, it talks about the eyes and the light. It says our eyes is the lamp to our body, and if our eyes is healthy, then our body is light. Then if our eyes is bad, then our body is full of darkness. So, but when we go down, it says, if the light is darkness, then how great is that darkness? In other words, we see, once we see, that's a light, but the same light can be darkness. So if your light is darkness, then how great is that darkness? So you have to know that when you see things, that whatever you see reflect who you are, because your eyes is the light to your body. Then you see things according to who you are inside. And the things that we see, let me give you an example using anger and happiness. You see, once you are angry, you start to see things with the eye of anger. Then when you are happy, you see things with the eyes of happiness. Then that means your eyes determine who you are inside. Then it's very much important for us to understand the deeper person that we are inside. The way we see things, the way we interpret things. Because when we talk about light, we talk about understanding. And when we talk about the eyes, we talk about the things that we take within us. The things that we take inside us, they determine who we are. Then it's very much, the powerful part is for you to have a light. It's for you to see things with the right eyes, with the healthy eyes, not to see with the eyes of lust, not to see with the eye of darkness, not to see with the eye of anger, not to see with the eye of jealousy, because your eyes determine who you are inside. Once you start to see things with the eye of anger, with the eye of jealousy, with the eye of disbelief, with the eye of no hope, try to pray. If you really mean a business, try to pray whenever you are seeing things with a wrong eyes, because our eyes determine who we are. If our eyes is bad, then our body is full of darkness. That means our eyes determine the state of our body. Our eyes determine the state of who we are. Our eyes determine the atmosphere that is operating within us. So, the important thing, learn to pray. Prayer is one of the things which can change our eyes, change the way we see things, because prayer invites what we call the atmosphere of God, or prayer can make us to be like God. We have to know that as we live in this world, there are two levels of life, or there are two dimensions of life: the dimension of the physical and the dimension of the spiritual, or the dimension of God. So once you start to realize that this dimension of the physical is not working, twist into the dimension of the God, or the dimension of God, the level of God, where you see things with the happiness and hope, where you see things with the eye of victory. The time you start to pray, your eyes start to change. You see as Christ see, you understand as Christ understand, because light means understanding, and then eyes means what you take inside you. So the things that you take inside you, let them come in you with understanding. Take them with understanding, and that understanding, that will be the understanding of Christ, because the understanding of this world has limit, but the understanding of Christ does not have limit. So may God help us in everything that we are passing through, and may we seek God in every level that we are passing through. When we are feeling the time for us to seek God more, when things are scattering around us, it's a time to seek God more, so that things can join together. Through prayer, things can happen. Through prayer, you can enter into a realm where impossible becomes possible, because Christ knew that it is possible for men to walk on top of water. In other words, it is only that dimension of the Spirit that can allow you to walk on top of water. And for you to walk on top of that water, you need to have the eye, or you need to see yourself walking on top of that water. In other words, the eye play a great role in our faith. Make sure that your eyes is healthy so that your body can be full of light. And once your body is full of light, whatever you touch becomes light because your body is full of light. May God bless us and give us this knowledge of knowing that through Christ we can make it through